Hello. It is about 1 p.m. on a Wednesday, and just yesterday I actually got my brand new phone, and as such, I thought it would be cool to do a vlog with my new phone. So I'm not doing a whole lot in terms of, you know, reading goals. I am trying to clear out my arcs because I have about 13 arcs that I need to, read and review. One, because I got them for free and I really should. And two, because places will stop giving me arcs because they're like, bitch, you keep, your ratio is bad. I was like, yeah, no, that's fair. So I'm going to do that. I'm currently listening to a Warhammer audio collection where it's like a bunch of audio plays that were collected and put on Audible a while back, and that's fun. Although, like, it's not really anything that's even on Goodreads as a book, so that's just the thing I am listening to. It's not a big deal. But I am currently reading physically the arc Darkness Beckons, which is a short story collection that I got as an arc, which is edited by Mark Morris, and he has like a really good intro in this book. And I'm really liking this so far. Honestly, this is kind of giving me classic Shadows vibes, where like there are some weird stories in here, and not everything is directly explained, and things are kind of odd and mysterious. And the only person who can debate what it's about is you. I mean, this is a newer anthology. I don't know about a lot of people who read it or who have read it. People in general don't read a lot of short story collections anymore, so when you have something that's weird, you can't just look it up. Like, you can't just be like, oh, what does this mean? Nope, you just kind of gotta go, this is how I interpret it. And, like, that's kind of refreshing, because a lot of times, one of the best things about BookTube is being able to discuss and interpret books in your own way, and discuss that with others. But it's also kind of fun to have no one to bounce off of and just have to be like, huh, what does this mean? I don't know. I'm only on the third short story for this, so I'm going to get a bunch of this done today. But I have to go get some good old groceries. Not a bunch of groceries. I just need to get a little bit of groceries because I'm still waiting to get paid. Oh God, it's my least favorite week. When is my check gonna arrive? Is my check gonna arrive? No, my check is never gonna arrive. And just waiting to get paid. So we will see. We will see when I get paid. If I do get paid, I have some fun stuff I want to do in the weekend. But if I don't, I'm just gonna veg out. So yeah, I'm gonna go continue listening to the Warhammer, the audio collection. Darkness and Blood. The Angels of Darkness and Blood. And then when I get home, I'm going to read more of this. Doodle-doo. So I was just, washing my hands, and then Loomis came and perched right on my arm. This is something he does often, and he does this because he wants me to go towards a thing so that he can go up. Watch. All right. But see, there's nothing you can do up there, dude. See? Nothing you can do up there. So, oh, God. Luckily, that's my good arm. Because if that was my bad arm, I'd just be dying. He loves to jump on my bad arm, because of course he does. Want to go here? What do you want, dude? What do you... Ow! Get those... No, not my weak arm. Erg, not this arm, please. Alright, sure, shoulder cat. You want to jump up here? Here. Ah, fucking hell, cat. And there you go. Now what he wants is he wants me to stand right here and then pet him while he's up here. Which I don't understand. It's like, why did you want to come up here in the first place? He's like, because I want to be king of the castle and look down upon my paltry subjects. Weirdo. Oh, we such a little sweepy baby. Such a little sweepy baby. So I am still reading the Darkness Beckons. And I'm really liking it. Like, this is a pretty excellent short story collection so far. I'm kind of just like going really slow. Like I'll read a story, and then I'll just kind of do whatever for a little bit, and then I'll get back to reading. Like, because when you read a short story collection, especially this one, because it's a little bit more. Some of the stories have a little bit more of a cerebral edge to them. So like once you finish them, you kind of got to think about them for a little bit, and you want to give them room to breathe. And also just because I'm having a weird day of not focusing, which is probably more to do with anything. I did get some book mail today, and I was so happy. I was so happy. This is Zaragos, which is a Warhammer novel from back when it was GW Books, before they were the Black Library. This is one of the ones that I really wanted because I just love the cover, because it's just a weird cover. Like, it's so strange and clip arty, and like it's so bizarre. I think this is probably the last of this collection that, well, it's definitely the last that I have coming to me, but it is probably also the last that I will be buying, because the other, I think there's like 2 or 3 more, but those ones are a little bit more harder to find. So these are what I have so far, and I kind of love that it's like yellow, blue, red, and black. That's like really cool. They're all kind of color coded. They all look really interesting. Unfortunately, this one has like some annoying stickers, but whatevs. This one also had 2 stickers. I don't know what's going on with Thrift Books, but like Thrift Books has like gone downhill. Like they won't even remove stickers from other places anymore. Like there were Value Village stickers on a bunch of these, and you're like, why? And you have to like remove multiple stickers, and it's like, guys, just remove the stick. I hate your stickers. Don't make me remove multiple stickers. But still, I got from Thrift Books. I got both Zaragos and Drakenfell, and they were both in good condition. So I can't complain that much. What about you, Moosey? Can you complain? Anyways, that was really cool, and this is probably one of my last book hauls for a while because I am broke. So yeah, for the rest of the night, I'm just going to be reading and relaxing. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to eat cat food if you're a cat, but not a human, because I wouldn't want to eat cat food. I've never tried, but I'm a vegetarian, so I don't think it would work out well. Blueberry. Blueberry. Loomis is actually on a new food for sensitive stomachs, and it has made the world of difference. He has had, like, soft poos for, like, maybe years, and I thought it was kind of just a thing that happened with him, but it was recently kind of getting a little bit worse. Like, for a few months, it's been a little bit worse, and, like, I tried to give, like, Fortiflorna and stuff like that, and it wasn't working, so I looked up if there's anything that people had like for recommendations, and they said, oh, just buy him a cat food for like little sensitive tummies. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll try it out because it wasn't that expensive. And yeah, no, it works really well, and he's been like completely normal and fine. And I'm like, whew, really should have done this years ago. But hey, sometimes the right decision gets made far in the future. So there you go. Today, no big plans, just kind of hanging out and reading. 0.666, the devil is helping me with this torrent. This is not an illegal torrent, by the way. Not that I have any real compunctions about showing that. This is just I'm downloading some magazine archives off of archive.org just to put on my devices so I can read them not on my laptop screen. So I'm hoping to they're like old Dragon magazine things, which is like the old Dungeons and Dragons magazine that ran for many years. But since I read that D&D history book, I kind of want to look back and read some of those older like magazine articles and stuff. So they're all on archive.org. I just decided I want to have them all on like a physical thing, so I'm just putting them onto my external hard drive just to have an update of them. But I just love that it's like. Anyways, today has been interesting. Blueberry flomped on my computer desk and spilled coffee all over me this morning, which was fun. It wasn't that bad, but it was more funny than anything else. I finally got paid. Well, I got my first round of payments. So this is the first time since being on long-term disability. I am like, it's like a mix of being with my original insurer and my province's disability. So I actually get two payments. But I got the first payment today, which is the one that I was most worried about. So that is good. It's especially good considering I did go to the thrift store. I did not think I was going to buy anything because I was like, there hasn't been anything at my thrift store forever. So first off, I bought this for Kelsey from Simon Slashers. She loves data. Oh no. Data. It's data. Where's it data? Oh no. She loves this character. And Brent Spiner is amazing. And I just love that it has like all of these different costumes for him. You got like the Sherlock Holmes, you got Old West Data. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah, it says complete here, but I don't know if that was like complete when somebody else bought it from a thrift store or not. I'll probably go through it. It's supposed to be like 100 pages. I might put this together just to make sure to just tell her whether or not it's like complete or not. So that was something I bought for Kelsey. Little dinosaur. Well, no, this is Godzilla. This is technically Godzilla Earth from the terrible Netflix anime series. The animated anime series is pretty good, but this is from the digitally animated trilogy of films that were kind of bad. So I kind of like the Godzilla design though. Here's a better Godzilla. This is a Mecha Godzilla. I like him. He's cool. Loomis, what are you doing? I had a big surprise though when I went to the freaking thrift store because I found some Warhammer stuff, and I never find Warhammer anything at thrift stores. Or if I do, it's usually like once a year. So this might be it. So first off, oh my god, it's a Warhammer Fantasy video game novelization that I didn't even know about. What? It's by Anthony Reynolds. Anthony Reynolds is a very dependable author for these types of books, so I know it's good, but I know it's even better because it's a novelization of a video game that I didn't know about. So I'm excited because I thought I had all of the novelizations for all of the Warhammer video games, but I didn't, clearly. So that's very fun. Super fun to read that. And then I actually found some old codexes, which was like really cool. Like Kill Team, the core manual for skirmish combat in the 41st millennium. And this is like an old rule book. Kill Team is like a version of like playing Warhammer with like a lot less models. So basically, I'm excited because I don't have to have like a bajillion models to play this with somebody. So having this core book, I can just be like, hey, who wants to play this? And I just like hand them like, I don't know, like 10 miniatures. So this is something that I can actually collect towards. And also, look at this, it's the Raven Guard. I love the Raven Guard. That's neither here nor there. The others are weird. They are indexes to play with all the rules and the data sheets for, I believe, so this is 2017 is when this was published. So I think that this is from maybe 7th or 8th edition. I'm not sure. I'd have to look this up, but I do love. There's a lot of cool photos of like painted art pieces, and there's a little bit of lore kicking around in here. So like that's cool. Index for that. Index for Xenos 2, which is the best one because it's Orcs, Tau Empire, Tyranids, and Genestealers cults. What is Xenos 1? Probably like a bunch of boring Eldar stuff. So I'm happy with this. I love this. This is really cool. I don't even know what the heck the Talons of the Emperor is. So that's cool. So I'll figure that out. And then Codex Imperium 1. So those are all from 2017 is when they were originally published, so that is cool, and I'm excited to read these. I did not expect to find anything like this at my local thing, and I'm very glad when I came home I found out I got paid, so I don't even have to feel guilty about it. Isn't that right, Loomis? Zoom, zoom, firing my laser beams. So now I'm just gonna relax, make some din din. I was listening to podcasts instead of an audiobook because I'm trying to catch up on podcasts, so that was what I was doing while I was walking around doing stuff. I might listen to a little bit more of those audio collections, though. And then I'm going to read a bunch more of those short stories from that short story collection I'm working at. So, well, I'm also gonna put in like a an order for groceries because I needed it and I have money to do so now. So, talk to you later. I've just been dancing and cleaning stuff, and I just saw Claude sitting in this really weird looking position. I like it, Claude. It's very cute. I got my groceries delivered. And after I got my groceries delivered, I did a bunch of cleaning in the house, including throwing out things that somebody peed on. Yes, I know you're because it was you. It's okay, I love you, but I'm gonna be kind of glad when you're gone. Because you pee a lot. Anyways, it could have been anyone, to be fair. And again, she only pees where someone else peed before. It's not like she's not breaking new ground. So it's just, tis what it is. And it wasn't anything important. It was just stuff that should have been thrown out ages ago anyway, so. C'est la vie, said the old man. And then I emptied out and cleaned out a bunch of the litter boxes to do a switch over. And now I'm just making hot chocky. And that is going to be enjoyable. And now I'm finally going to start reading. I haven't read it all today. Blamp, blamp. Blueberry's helping me by being a CNI cat. It is the next day. I love how I just released a vlog where in 2 days I read 15 books. And then now it's like, yo, hey, we're on day 4 of this vlog. And I'm still on the books I started. We're currently waiting for a package sent by our friend Stefan. He is a person who always has random tech things, so I message him. I was like, hey, do you happen to have any of these tech stuff I'm looking for? Because he used to because when I went to college with him, he had this box just full of random technology. And every time I needed something, I'd be like, hey, do you have this? And he'd be like, oh, yes, I got it in this box. And I was like, oh, okay. So I asked him about if he had something, and he's like, yeah, sure. And then I was like, oh, cool. And then I found out he just bought them for me. And I was like, no, that's not what I was not asking for you to buy me things, but thank you. I'll take it. But also, how dare you? How dare you? I thought it was just a random box and I was going to buy it off of him. But he was like, nah, bitch. I was like, okay. Like, all right. So yeah, now we're just waiting for the box of goodies to arrive. And I'm probably going to read physically at the window. Although, maybe people are going to think I'm a creeper if I'm just sitting at a window being like, hello, yes, yes. But really, I'm waiting for a thing. So, I can be both. I can be both. Just like the ultimate creeper. Wow, I love this camera because you can see so much of her face. And of course, she's still kind of bothering her ear. I think, but the ear actually looks clean now, so it's just her kind of picking at it. So I think I'm gonna leave it alone for a few days. If by Monday it's still not fixed, this is going back on. And she's like, oh no. So if she still keeps kicking at it, I'm gonna trim her nails today. Hopefully she's just better after that, but we'll see. Loomis is sleeping. Wow, look how great it is. Oh my god, you can see all the little furs. Oh, he's coming to get you. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you. Whoa. Wow, he's so savage. Savage beast. Another savage beast. Right here. Moose. The spiral of evil. Wow, wow, wow. Where's everyone else? I don't know where Nam is at. Here's an unmade bed. Yeah, I actually don't know where anyone else is. I think Claude is over here. Let us find you, Claude. Claudina. Clauduna. Oh, there Clauduna is. Hey, Claude. I love you. Bye, Claude. Have a good nap. I still love you. And then I think Nami is hiding under the bed because Blueberry was bugging her today. So, c'est la vie. I will let you know when the thing arrives. And when I touch this kitty's belly, 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 ooh, belly, little belly, ooh yeah, here's a belly, ooh yeah, good belly, best belly in the business. Best belly in the business of bellies. Yo, 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 it arrived. Let's see what's inside the box. Is it Loomis? Is it Loomis? Loomis? Okay, so let's see. Ooh, there's some wrapping paper. Ooh, Loomis, look. A little scarf for you. Wow, you look beautiful. Wow, it really suits your eyes. Really suits your eyes. Okay, now let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, awesome. Wow. Oh my god, this is like exactly what I wanted. So now on my Patreon, I'll be able to stream Blu-ray discs as well. So that's very fun. I cannot wait to do that. External Blu-ray disc player. And then, ooh, what else is in there? Oh, holy crap. Oh, damn. Like a nice one. A Logitech webcam. Damn. Thank you, Stefan. This is wow. That is good. That's like exactly what I would have wanted. So this is the greatest day since yesterday's day. Yay. Thank you, Stefan. So I'm waking up. It's the next morning. I did finish the Warhammer audio drama, but it doesn't even count as a book on Goodreads, although it counts as a book on Storygraph. I don't know. Anyways, I read it. It was very good and funny and wild and dark and, everything I've come to know about the cities. And now I'm going to be going out to the Warhammer store because I have a book I got to pick up from there. And then I'll finally finish a book later today because I'm almost finished that Story collection. This must be the most boring vlog in history. But I'm currently watching a good vlog. It looks like Kelman's like... It looks like I planned that pause. She's like, whoa! I'm currently watching Kelsey's new Copycat series vlogs. And it's wonderful. And you should be watching that instead of this. Breakfast time. Hello, I am home. I actually made it to the Warhammer store like really early. So they had all the new releases that I actually didn't think I was going to get. So I went originally for this, which is the Night Lords novel by Simon Spurrier that just got reprinted. And this is so dumb. This is also dumb, but this is also the most Andrew story ever. He wrote a novelization for a Warhammer game that I just loved. So he wrote Fire Warrior, the novelizations for that really bad game. And I loved that book last year when I read it. And I've wanted this for a while, so I'm really excited. No, don't step on the DACA. Sorry. So I really am happy I got this. I called the guys and said, hey, can you put one of these aside for me? And I was going there with the knowledge that if I found this, I might buy this. So here's the thing. I know I will love this book. So this is a hardcover of Mike Brooks's latest orc book, The Big DACA. I love this cover. I love the way this book looks. I love Mike Brooks as an author. All of his orc books make my best of the year. So this will also, I guarantee. But usually I listen to them on audio. So I was kind of wondering whether or not to buy this physically or just buy the audio. Did you just lick that? Don't lick that. Oh my god, you just licked that. Why did you lick the book? You weirdo. Don't lick my books. Anyways, this is actually a sequel to Brutal Cunning, which I read a few years ago and made my best of list in 2022. And then His orc book last year was War Boss, which also made my best of. So I have really high expectations for this. I love this character. This is basically the orcs effing with the Dark Eldar, and they're like evil dark elves, basically. So really excited for this. It's going to be very fun, very silly, very over the top. And yeah, this is hard to find. This like sold out online, the pre-orders for this. So I was really happy to actually get one of these in person. This one also sold out online, which I was surprised. But I knew I was going to get that because I asked them to put it aside for me. But since I ended up getting so early, I also got, because this book was released part of the Warhammer Black Library celebration. So I got myself a little cool little pin and a awesome bookmark to go along with the book. So that's awesome. The Big Daka. So yeah, these are just very silly, very over the top books about orcs causing mayhem, and I love them. I love them. They're my faves. I love them, and I'm also gonna love this because I love this author's other work. So successful day, successful day. I did not start another audiobook. I was actually, because before I left, I almost bought the audiobook for this to just listen to the audiobook, but I was glad I didn't because I figured it might be there. So I decided to wait off on that. So yeah, I was just listening to some podcasts. There's a podcast I listen to called Behind the Bastards, which covers the worst people in all of history. And I was listening to some of their stuff. But today is also... can I trust you not to mess with these books? I can't trust any of you. I'm gonna have to move these books before I find the next thing. I'll put it here. There you go. On top of these other questionable Warhammer purchases I made. Ugh. I'm an embarrassment. It's fine. You cannot be cringe if you embrace it. Anyways, this is Blueberry. Hello, Blueberry. It is the birthday of Wisteria, but I don't know where she's at. And by birthday, I mean, like, we don't really know when Wisteria was born because she was, like, found and living in cottage country. But we gave her this as her birthday, February 24th, because it is the birthday of the person who named her. Because I had a friend name her, and she is in love with Wisteria. But anyways, I don't know where Wisteria is. I don't know where she's at. She's not in here, right? She's probably hiding somewhere and just chilling. So I'll show a thing of her another time. But yeah, so this is her birthday, kind of. Not really. Kelsey has like a craft thing at 2, and it started to snow. So yeah, I was going to kind of maybe go out to the used bookstore today, but I spent more than I was intending to there. So I definitely shouldn't do that and should have a nice quiet day in. So I'm going to work more on finishing that freaking short story collection. Wow, can this be a vlog where a book is actually finished? Who knows? Who knows? Look at how good this camera is. It's like you can see all the little hairs. Damn. You're a hairy boa. You're a hairy boa. You're a hairy boa. Happy birthday to Wisteria. Here is normal food that you eat every day. Because you don't really know about your birthday. Oh, she's eating little food. There it is, Wisteria. Happy birthday, girl. I love you too, Moose. Moose, you're also loved. It's not your birthday, though. I don't know when your birthday is. I don't know. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yum, 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 yum. So, I just finished Darkness Beckons, the short story collection, which I did have an arc for. The book came out a while ago. Oopsies. I really enjoyed this. I think that maybe it was a bit too long. Short story collections, it's hard to say one is too long, because really that might have been the fact that I decided to just read it all through at once. So trying to figure out like how to review short story collections is always difficult because you're not sure what is a you problem and what is maybe the way that it was laid out. I do think that probably the best story to have ended the collection on was probably Remember Me by Ronald Melfi, which is like a really, really good Halloween story. Like it really captured Halloween well. It was very thematic, was very interesting, and really kind of caught the entire love of the season. But I think my favorite it was Nami. Nami, what are you doing? You normally don't interrupt videos. It's okay. It's okay. I love you, Nami. But my favorite one that I read today was definitely the Simon Clark story, Killing Bones, because like it was like very like wild and unhinged and very creative and silly, but also like pretty tense and like brutal and gory. And I'm like, damn, I've never read any Simon Clark, and I'm definitely gonna be reading Simon Clark after this. There was a lot of good stories here. Like I don't recall, other than like I didn't love Witch's Clutch, which was the second last story, but other than that, I quite enjoyed all of these stories. They were all pretty damn good, and there was a lot of really interesting authors there, like ranging from like Brian Evanson, who I've like read a whole bunch of stuff from, to Ali Wilkes, which I really liked. The novel of All the White Spaces. Peter Atkins is here, dude who wrote like the Hellraiser 2 screenplay and other glorious things. So it's like a really kind of diverse collection, both in like there's names you recognize and there are names you don't. And yeah, I quite enjoyed this, and I will definitely be probably checking out some more of Mark Morris's short story collections that he has edited, because yeah, this was pretty damn entertaining, and I had a good time with it. I'm now going to pet Blueberry. Blueberry. But I'm actually going to start. Skablampla. There is a NetGalley book that I have that is boop called Welcome to Arkham. Calm down, what are you doing? Oh no. Which is a fun little Arkham horror, like H.P. Lovecraft-esque illustrated guide, and it just seems like a kind of a fun thing. This one actually comes out next month, so yeah, it just kind of seems like a very fun, very quick, fun art collection, and just like really kind of a fun idea of like exploring, Lovecraftian horror through a different lens. I'm not sure exactly if this is connected to the video, like the RPG, Call of Cthulhu. I'm not exactly sure, but I plan to find out. So yeah, that's what I will be reading for the rest of this. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. So it is the next day, and I am not feeling great at all. I did do some updating of my reading journal, since I had not actually updated it to finish out the month of January. Here is my reading journal for January. As you can see, I did a horrible drawing, but this is because I finished the Siege of Terror and the Horse Heresy series. These are all the books that I finished. That was like kind of like a little spread there, and a little thing to represent each of them. Like for Mortis, there's a little skull. It doesn't really look like a skull. For Warhawk, there's like the White Scars chapter thing. For Echoes of Eternity, there is, of course, the Wings of Sanguinius. And then, the Emperor. And then I worked on creating the one for this month. I tried to draw the Eye of Horus because I finished the Horus Heresy, but it really does not look like an eye at all. It looks terrible. And then I tried to draw a heart ear like a ear that looked like a heart, and that also did not go well, but oh well. I tried, and that is the important thing. I tried to kind of design the Siege of Terror thing off of this bookmark that I have that I really need to get out when I start reading some physical books. So yeah, I'm just gonna read a little bit more of this really interesting. Oh God, what is this called? Oh yeah, Welcome to Arkham, an illustrated guide, which I got an ARC for, and this is kind of based on the Arkham horror tabletop game. And I'm not interested in Lovecraft, like reading Lovecraft, but I like people who are taking Lovecraft and adapting it for the modern day. Even though this is, of course, all set back in the past, but like it removes the the racism and gets the cosmic horror, and actually it manages to tell some interesting stories. So I'm actually more interested in reading things that kind of like tie off of that stuff and take the best parts rather than I am like reading the originators. But that is just me. So yeah, I'm gonna read some more of this. I'm not gonna. It's Sunday. I don't think I'm gonna go out to volunteer today because like my body is not feeling good at all. Like my right side is just like, nah, we hate you today. So I'm just gonna be laying down and reading most of the day because yeah, I need a cane to walk inside today, which is not normal. So blah blah. So talk to you tomorrow or later or whenevs. So I have continued reading Arkham, the Illustrated Guide, and I have really liked that book so far. I had to do some running around, so I also listened to the audiobook. Technically, this is a re-listen to the audiobook of the short story collection, Predator If It Bleeds. I don't know why. I'm just kind of in a short story mood, so I was like, oh, I should re-listen to this short story Predator audiobook that I've enjoyed in the past. And yeah, no, I still am loving it, so I'm still having a good time. I've only listened to the first two stories, but they are quite good. And of course, one of the stories takes place in like the Civil War times. So predators killing Confederate soldiers are always good, so I have no problem with that. Today, I did have a brief moment of being very sad. So all the cats were here before. Like I literally had, I think it was like Loomis was here, Claude was here, Moose was like right down here for some reason. I don't know why. That was an odd thing. And Blueberry was there. So Wisteria was out hanging out in the living room. But Nami, who doesn't normally come in this room, she used to come in this room on her own when there was like the bed here, and she would just kind of like relax on the bed because it was like her thing because no one else really went in here. And still, I kind of keep this door closed now just because. But she was coming in, and she had not been in here much before, so she had like come in and she was hanging out and she was like exploring the desk and stuff like that. And I had thought that she went from the desk to up here. Like I thought she had did a leap up here, but she had actually gone from the desk down here. I did just like a brief like move back because I was like readjusting the chair because it's like a roller chair, and all of a sudden I hear like a cat scream, and I was like, oh no! And then like Nami runs out, and then all of the other cats like run out like it's a stampede, and they're all like, and I'm like freaking out. It's like, no, 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 what happened? Because like I am like traumatized from that Blueberry situation. So I had to get out all the cat treats and like get Nami out from like underneath the bed and like check her out. And she was completely fine. It was just like I probably just like ran over a tail briefly or something when I did the brief adjustment, and she was okay. But I was like, oh my God, I'm so traumatized. I'm like, oh no, oh no. And now I hope she still comes in this room to hang out, but I feel bad because it's like I had thought that she went from here to up there, but she went from there to down there. So I'm gonna continue reading, and that'll probably be all I'm doing tonight. Come here. I'll pick you up to snuggle. Come on. Come here. She's like, nah. Nah, I'm just gonna look at you weird. Oh, oh. She's sewing the tummy. She's sewing the... Can I go in? Meow, meow, meow. Can I go in? Going in. Nope. She's like, no tummy for you. That's okay. Come here. Oh my god, where are you going? Where are you going? She is there. There she is. Where's she going? Under the bed. Under the couch. She was like meowing at me to hang out with her. And then I was like, okay, let me go where you're going. And she's like, nah, I'm going under the couch. I'm like, okay. Here's Claude. I can touch his cut tummy. Tummy. Cloud's tummy. Cloud's tummy. Oh. Look at these. Look at this. Look at these footwork. Damn. Them biscuits is being made. She's hard at work. Never a dull moment. Blueberry? It is really snowing out there today. When I left the house at like, I don't know, 5 p.m., like none of this snow was on the ground. So yeah, it's been snowing pretty intensely. And yeah, it's supposed to get really cold tomorrow, so that's not great. All the snow is gonna stay. But it's okay. I got all my running around done today, so I don't have anything to do tomorrow, but a lot of snow. Nami's back out. The day is saved. Isn't that right, Nami? She's looking out the window, but she's okay. And I can now forgive myself for briefly moving my chair and not knowing you were there. This is the random guilt of owning cats. I am sorry. She's like, I'm just looking out a window, man. I don't care. That's in the past. It's fair. You're very beautiful, though. You're very beautiful, Void. You're the prettiest Void. I love you. She's like, all right, buddy. Go to bed. So, just editing a video I recorded earlier today, counting all of my read and unread books. I accidentally put the the record settings on the phone way too high. So, yeah, no, 4K 60 frames per second. My computer cannot handle editing that, which is not completely surprising. And it's like nobody needs to see that like high def of me. So I'm learning for the future, but I'll be able to edit it and put it on for this video, but because it's a shorter video. Nami is doing very well today. See this belly? See this belly? Yeah, she's completely fine. She's completely fine. She's completely fine. She's completely fine. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. It is snowing out today. So that is fun. Won't be doing much of anything kicking around today. Blueberry's hanging around. I've done some fun math and video making that I didn't need to do. I'm going to be sprinting for my Patreons in about 2 hours, I believe. So I'm just going to wait for these things to render because that takes a while. And I'm going to make some food while I'm waiting. And I'm going to listen to a little bit more of the Predator short story collection, just for funds. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day hopefully finishing that Arkham Visited thing. So, it shall be good. It shall be good for little Master be a sleepy baby. I'm the sleepiest baby you ever did see. Wow, fire breath. Moose looking all regal to this morning. Look at this. It's not morning, it's night. It's like 10 p.m. Whatever. It's 8 a.m. somewhere. That's what this famous song says. Anyways, look at the... I don't know. I like this angle. She's like, hello, yes, I'm here for the ball. I'm here for the fancy ball. And let me stretch out. So I'm almost finished the Arkham Illustrated Guide. I'll finish it tomorrow. Yeah, this has been such a uneventful reading log where, like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish this book and then I'm not even gonna read another arc because I just feel like reading something physically, and it's gonna be very funny. Where I'm like, I'm gonna read all the arcs and I'm gonna catch up and become an arc master, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Now I'm doing freaking kung fu. Uh, I only read two arcs and then read something else. Beep boop 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 beep beep boop 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 beep. No arcs for you. See you guys tomorrow. It's the next day. Sprints went well yesterday. The new camera worked out well, so that was nice. Yeah, it's just a relaxing day. It is crazy cold. It's so cold, I had nightmares last night. Inside my apartment is okay, but it's like -30 outside. So, like, and the windows are like really poorly insulated. So, like, when I was trying to sleep, there was just like a cold breeze. I was like, oh. But of course, because I never had them reset the limiters on my apartment, my windows are not freaking fogged up. Because had they reset the limiters, this would still be like everything would be frozen inside the apartment like it was that one time. So good thing I never called back to have them set those limiters. Yeah, it's gonna be a kind of relaxing day where I don't do much. I'm gonna be streaming a movie for my patrons later, but other than that, it's a pretty relaxing day. And I think I'm gonna finish the book today. Whoa! Look at him, he's like, I will destroy you. Oh, now me relaxing. Yeah, relaxing and reading. It's a good night. Or day. It's afternoon. Whatevs. Streaming and watching Godzilla with the patrons. Well, Crystal. Crystal from Firebar Artsy. She's who showed up. But hey! It actually looks really good. So I'm really happy with this. Bam, bam, bam. Dinosaur World. So I did finish the illustrated guide to Arkham. Let me just make sure I got the title right of this freaking book. Welcome to Arkham, an Illustrated Guide is the title of the book. And it was really, really good. Like it was kind of set up like a, like a travel guide for the area of all these very famous things that appear in Lovecraft media. And it is apparently based off of, like, there's a board game and like an RPG and like a whole bunch of stuff. And it was just really kind of fun because it was like going through all these different areas and being like, there's something weird and mysterious going on. And it's like, it was like half travelogue, half like setting up very creepy ideas and locations in a ways that are really cool. And as you can see, this is the credits for the art. So like there were so many different artists that like had their work in here with a lot of different styles and a lot of different cool settings. So like you gotta give it huge props for that. I found it really readable and really fun. I think a book like this is probably always better to have a physical copy of, just because it seems like it's probably like an oversized kind of coffee table book, and I think that would be like the best way to get all of the full advantage of some of the artwork and stuff like that. But I still really liked it, and it had like a whole bunch of people working on it, and yeah, I just thought it was really cool. I would be interested to play the board game Arkham Horror that this is using a lot of its like basis on. So yeah, that sounds like really cool, and I had a good time with it. I think what I will be doing next is I'm going to be I'm just in a mood to like start a physical book. I've been like, physical books are like, you gotta keep them up once in a while so you can like remember what it feels like to be like, oh yes, this is how long a book takes to finish. Because sometimes I can get lost where I'm like, wait, how long is this book gonna take to finish? I don't know. And then it'll give you a percentage in an hour. But I'm like, but how many pages? Anyways, I think I'm going to start on one of my Frankenstein books. I'm thinking to start. I will start with the Frankenstein scrapbook. Oh my god! Was someone chewing on this? Who was chewing on this? Someone was chewing on this. Those bastards. Anyways, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with this and take some notes on this and start my Frankenstein research project. Good morning. It's the next day, and Moose is trying to get. Moose is playing with this Discord, little Discord waving motion. She's trying to eat the little mouse. I think it's a mouse. I don't know. That's cute. That is cute. All the waving motion. She's like, I must eat them. They are. You just had to eat the sup dog. No. I will tame the wild beast. I will tame the wild beast. You're the wildest beast I ever known. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Another wild beast. Stay back. Stay back, you monster. Stay back. I'm surrounded. Oh, no. They're gonna get me. I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. This is what I do in my spare time. As you can see, I'm a very serious researcher. I definitely just didn't use crayons to color in my Frankenstein doodles. I'm a serious researcher, doing serious projects. And I also didn't poorly lay out this fact-finding mission because I now have to go to another page because I'm dumb and didn't give myself enough space in the journal. But that's okay. I'm going to call it Bride of Frankenfacts because I'm an adult and I'm cool. None of what I just said is true. I mean, except for the adult part. Bleh. It is the next day, and I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I mean, I obviously didn't really finish that many books, and I didn't really do anything that exciting. But hey, don't yawn. Blueberry was a fine vlog. Don't yawn. Whatever, dude. But yeah, so it was an eventful vlog, but that's kind of nice. I had a good week, actually. It was like nothing special or anything, but I had a good time. And I decided not to record the rest of the day because I would just be reading that Frankenstein book, which I'm either going to finish or go down another rabbit hole. Last night, I was like obsessed with trying to find Ernest Seth Thetchinger's biography from 1927. And it's not available online anywhere, but I did find it at a local library. Well, in the country library. And then I emailed the librarian and they said, yeah, we could definitely do an interlibrary loan. So I contacted my library and set up an interlibrary loan for it because, I really want to read it. Probably will not get to it this month, though, because I bet you the interlibrary loan is going to take a little while to get here. But that's okay. That is okay. I'm still excited to finally read Ernest Thetchinger, who was Dr. Pretorius in the brilliant Bride of Frankenstein. And he wrote that biography in 1927. And it has a lot to do about the war. I'm excited to get that. But yeah, I was literally like reading the book and then I fell down a rabbit hole trying to find this biography. And I was like, I must find it. I must figure out how to get it. And that was the entire night. So like, I kind of have a feeling that if I go to just make this video for when I finish that Frankenstein book, it's going to be a while because I keep falling down weird rabbit holes. So I will end it here with a little Claude in his little face. And he wants you to have a good day, and we will talk to you next time. It's the end of February, but now we go to March, and it will be beautiful. Toodaloo.